Now children, let's do page number 67 of your book. Let's read the question. Show the time on the clocks for the following activities. Now what you have to do, you have to draw shorthand and longhand in this. Now I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Now o'clock means that where will be your minute hand? First of all, we'll talk about our hand. 6 o'clock means 6. So your R hand will be on 6. That is, your short hand will be on 6. And it is o'clock, that means 60 minutes have completed. So your minute hand will be on 12. So this is 6 o'clock, right? Now next, I have my breakfast at 7:30 in the morning. So 7:30 means 7:30. Half of the time is over the 7th hour, the 7:30. So where will be your minute hand? 30 means 6 5s are 5 6s are 30. That means it will be on 6. So your minute hand will be on 6. This is 30. Now 7:30 means your R hand will be between 7 and 8. Your R hand will be between 7 and 8 because half the time of 7 is over. That means 30 minutes have passed. So your R hand will be between 7 and 8 and your minute hand will be on 6. So this is 7:30. That is 7:30. Now page number 68. Let's read here. What boy is saying? I come back from school at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So again it is o'clock. So where will be your minute hand? Minute hand will be on 12 and hour hand, that is 1. 1 hour has passed. So our hand will be on 1. So this is 1 o'clock, right? Next we have, I go to play with my friends at 5:30 in the evening. 5:30 means again half the time of 5th hour is over. That means 5:30. So where will be your minute hand? It will be on 6 because half the time is over when minute hand is on 6. Then it is 5. So half the time of 5th hour is over. That means your R hand will be between 5 and 6. So this is 5:30. 5:30. Next, I go to sleep at 10 o'clock in the night. Again o'clock. O'clock means your minute hand will be on 12 and your R hand will be on 10. So this is 10 o'clock. Fine. Now next is write the time in hours. So how will you write the time in hours? See, what is the time this clock is showing? See what is the time? Here your R hand is on 3 and your minute hand is on 12. So when your minute hand is on 12 and R hand is on a particular number, so that means this is 3 o'clock. Exact 3 o'clock. Fine. Next, your minute hand is on 12 again and your R hand is on 8. So 60 minutes have again passed. So when it is on 12, this is 8 o'clock. Okay, now we come to next page, page number 69. Here what is the time? Minute hand is on 6. That means 30 minutes have passed and your R hand is between 4 and 5. So 4:30. So what is the time? 4. 2 dots. These 2 dots are called semicolon. 4:30. Fine. Now next is your minute hand is on 6. Again 30 minutes have passed because 5 6 are 30, and your hour hand is between 9 and 10. So what is the time? It is 9:30. Now quickly do these fill-ups. So fill in the blanks. Let's read the first fill-up. There are dash hours in a day. So how many hours are there in a day? How many times our hand rotates? 2 times. In one go, 12 hours. In another, 12 hours. So 12 plus 12, 24. So there are 24 hours in a day. Now the long hand of a clock measures what? You already know this. The long hand of the clock measures minutes. And the short hand of a clock measures hours. Now there are dash numbers on the face of a clock. How many numbers you can see on the face of a clock? Yes, 12 numbers. So I hope these 3 pages are clear to you. Now we have page number 69. So children, you are already familiar that there are 2 units of time, hours and minutes. Okay, and how many units are there between one number and the other? There are 5 units. And how many minutes are there in 1 hour? There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Okay, now we come to page number 70. Now 1 hour, there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Fine. So now what we have to do? We go to worksheet 2. Read the question first. How many minutes will the minute hand take to move from 12 to 1? So you have to write down minutes, that how many minutes it will take. Now with the help of pencil, write down answer in front of these questions only. The first is 12 to 1. So let's see how many minutes it will take. 12 to 1 means 5 minutes. It will take 5 minutes. So write here 5 minutes. Next, 12 to 4. So when minute hand will move from 12 to 4, now what you have to do? Table of 5. It is on 4. 12 to 4 means 5 4s are 20. So 20 minutes. Then 12 to 7. 12 to 7. So 5 7s are 35. So 35 minutes. Now 12 to 10. 12 to 10. 5 10s are 50. So 50 minutes. Then 12 to 11. From 12 till 11. So 5 11s are 55. So 55 minutes. But now here you have to see it very nicely. Now here 12 is not given. It is 5 to 8. That means how many minutes minute hand will take when it will move from 5 to 8. So let's count. 5 to 6, 5 minutes. 6 to 7, 5 to 7, 10 minutes. 5 to 8, 15 minutes. So 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15 minutes. Next, 9 to 11. Now here see, 9 to 11. 9 to 10, 5 minutes. 10 to 11, 5 minutes. So 5 plus 5, 10 minutes. Then 3 to 9. 3 to 9. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. How many? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 30 minutes. So I hope this is clear to you. Now let's do question number 2 of page number 70. Fill in the blanks. So first A part is there are dash minutes in 1 hour. So how many minutes are there in 1 hour? 60 minutes. Next B, the hour hand takes how many hours to move from 2 to 5? So let's count. So these numbers are hours, their hour hand moves. So 2 to 3, 1, 3 to 4, 2, 4 to 5, 3. So that means 3 hours. Next, the hour hand takes how many hours to move from 12 to 7? So let's count. 12 to 1, 1, 1 to 2, 2, 2 to 3, 3, 3 to 4, 4, 4 to 5, 5, 5 to 6, 6 and 6 to 7, 7. So 7 hours. Then the hour hand takes how many hours to move from 6 to 11? Now let's see. 6 to 7, 1, 7 to 8, 2, 8 to 9, 3, 9 to 10, 4 and 10 to 11, 5. So 5 hours. And the hour hand completes how many rounds in one day? 12 hours in one round. Again 12 hours in another round. So 2 rounds in one day. So I hope children that this concept is clear to you. So with the help of pencil, complete all these pages very neatly and nicely and try to read these pages thoroughly.